So that's why I'm not wearing makeup to begin with like people normally do. So I'm going to just do a natural everyday, no, not natural, but everyday look for me. So let's get started. First, I always start out with, which I did off camera, putting on my acne treatment. It's proactive, it's step 3. And it works very good. Right now I have some pimples, but that's because I've been slacking on it, which says it works. And then I put on my moisturizing face lotion. It's from Aveeno, and it's a soothing and calming one, and it reduces redness. Now to begin with, for my foundation, normally I do foundation and then my concealer, but my concealer is too light for me. And you might hear some music in the background. It's my sister playing her flute. Anyway, but it's too light for me, so I put on my concealer first and then my foundation. I don't use liquid, so that's why I can work with that. Anyways, I start with my concealer. It is by Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Right there. It's pretty old, it's dingy, but it works. The only thing I don't like about this is it's old. This is only a few weeks old, but this part pops up. And to push it down, so when I push it down, it just shoots out sometimes. And it's kind of annoying, but it works fine for me. So I just put that all under my lid and do a good amount because I have some dark under eye circles. I put that on my fingertips. And I know I'm putting too much because I had to push it down, so normally I'd use my finger, but I completely forgot. But it's okay because I blend it out my thing with, normally I blend it out, look like a fool. Blend it out with this sponge right here, which I need to clean. But since I need to clean, I'm going to use my finger. And, I should put my hair back. Oh well, I'll put it back my hair. I just blend it out with my fingers since I don't have my sponge, and I'm going to just cover up everything that needs to be covered. And I'm doing this to my phone because I'm doing this to my living room because it's a plain background. Because in my bathroom is a girl with her butt showing, and I didn't feel like people being like, is that a butt in the background? It's just metal, it's fine. But lighting's better in the bathroom, but right here is good because it's better. It's less echo, I think. Now I just blend that out until the edges are nice and soft and blended. Normally I'd cut this and just do one part and then cut it out, but I have to wait until after Christmas. I'll have better videos because I can actually edit and put in stuff, but here it's just like do it and you're done because all the editing software from my iPhone sucks. I hate it. I can't do it. I got so frustrated. Like one worked, but the sound wasn't working, and it was really, really annoying. Bug me. Now next, I'm going to be doing my foundation, which is a Bare Minerals matte powder, and it's in tan, in the color tan. And excuse my nails, I peeled off all of the nail polish, which I tend to do a lot. Anyway, but it's in tan. You couldn't really see. Sorry. You can't really see. It's right there though. Can't really see though because it's old. I got it in Easter. So I used my brush right here. It's old, need a new one, so I'm gonna get one for Christmas. And this is Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face. So I need a new one because it's not working as well as it used to. And then I just buff it all over my face, pretty much. You buff it until it's covered like you want it to be. Because it's all about personal preference, really, when it comes to this. I make sure I put a lot on my nose because my nose is really shiny. I don't know if you could tell before, but it really does help for me. And now I'm going to do my forehead because my forehead gets kind of oily. But mostly what gets oily is around my nose, as you can see where I got these pimples. And I'm just going to put this around my nose, hopefully to mattify some of the oil. Now, the acne treatment I do reduces oil a little bit, so I make sure I concentrate around my nose. That's my sister playing her flute. She's pretty good. Anywho, next I do my bronzer, which is just this nameless palette that I think was from a drugstore. I don't know. I just got it from a friend because she had a makeup box full of off-brand nameless stuff, and I was like, I'll take it. So I gotta take these two colors right here and mix them. I actually need to get a new bronzer because these two mixed are okay, but they're too close to my skin tone. And also doesn't have enough orange in it, and I really like orange. So I'm going to start in my sideburns because everyone has sideburns, but right here, about halfway down my cheek, and then just blend it out. So a lot of people do it like, just do that and they're done. No, because it just looks like a streak, and I don't like that, at least for my personal preference. If you like that, it's no big deal. Do it like that. I'm not telling you how to do makeup. I'm just saying how I like makeup done for me. And then I do the same on the other side. And try to make it so that the darkness is even. And it just, for me, it's just a subtle thing because I have a rounder face, and you can't really tell because I'm looking down right now. But I have a rounder face, and it's kind of ovally square jaw because I do have a strong jawline. But since I got that, it kind of makes it more rounded. And if I do a sharp, like, high cheekbones, it'll just look funny with it. I just go under my chin, and I just go on my jawline. It's getting kind of long. It's, you know, it's only 6:30, but 6 minutes and 30 seconds, but too much for me. I'm gonna put in my temples. Just trying to just slimming the face a little bit because I like to have a little dimension on my face, and my hairline, which I should put my hairline back a little bit, and my hairline. All right, and after that, I'm going to be putting on my primer, which is from Icing, and it's just a very light tan skin tone color and it's just an eyelid primer base, and it doesn't say anything. I got it in a palette called the Naked Eye Look from Icing. And also, can you guys tell me if I'm using too much primer, because I don't really know how much I'm supposed to use, because I know I have oily eyelids, but I just want to make sure I don't use too much. So then I just blend that out until it covers my whole lid, and make sure that it's not liquidy anymore. It's pretty much like you put on powder or something, or even like foundation. So I'm just gonna blend it out till it's all dry and even. So you don't want like a patch of not primed lid. Now today for school, I put primer on one lid and not the other, just to see if it really works or not, because I kind of started using it. It did work for not creasing. So I came home, and this eye, which I didn't put it on, was all smeared, but this eye was pretty much perfect, except the color was a little faded at the top. That's fine. So I just did a little natural kind of eye, and it's fine. I think it helps, honestly. Now I'm going to use this brush. It's from Icing too, but it doesn't really have a name on it. But it's just a comb and a brush. And I know they sell ones like these at Sephora, and it's like a naturals one. Ooh, I'm sorry. I have this. Here, look at my setup right here. This is my setup. Ooh, no, that's not. There's my setup. There we go. There's my setup right there. So as you can see, it's a little ugh, and I really hope this is not fall, because that will suck pretty badly. Now I'm just going to comb my lid. Not my lid. That'd probably hurt. But I'm going to comb my eyebrows. I just like to have them shaped so I know how I'm going to shape my eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to use, for my eyes, I'm going to do like I said, my everyday makeup. Now, I used to do different colors because I didn't have these colors, but now that I do, I use these because these are the best colors for me. I use my NYX For Your Eyes Only Smoky Eyes palette. And there are a good 12 colors in here. Oh, no, 10 colors. There are 10 colors. They're all amazing. I love them. Oh, you can see. See, that's how it goes. Anywho, they have pretty good colors. I'm really impressed with them. Anywho, let's get this done. I use this color right here and this color right here. This color is like a white, like a creamy white, and it has a lot of shine in it. Don't be fooled. This is like a champagne color. I use this a lot. So, I know, oops, wrong brush. I know that Sephora has one called Champagne, and then also one called, I don't know. Actually, I don't. I just know that one's just called Champagne, and another one's like Creme Brulee or Vanilla. And it works. So I'm using this brush right here. Looks like that. So it doesn't have a name, but I know Sephora has a lot of them. So there's a flathead brush. And now I'm going to just spread it all over my lid evenly. And just a nice circled shape. And make sure it has clean edges. Because even though you're going to blend it, you want clean edges. You don't want them to be all smudged and uneven. So I'm just still mixing those two colors I just showed you together. I'll put all of them in the description because I know sometimes it's hard to understand me. So I'm just going to put everything I use in the description box below to make sure that you know what I'm doing. And just make sure that both eyes are even, so you don't want like a really faded eye and then want to be like really strongly prominent with color. Next, I'm going to do the crease, which I'm going to use lighter color because I'm going to use like a light kind of taupe, no, a brick color. No, taupe. Yes, taupe. Sorry, I have to make up my mind because sometimes I do different colors. But today, what I did today was I used this color here. And this is a palette from Claire's, I think. Years old, broken, old, and I really don't. I just found it like a few months ago, and it actually works really good. And I've seen them at Walgreens for $1, so they'd be worth it. Now I'm gonna go and take it right into my crease, that color I just showed you, with this brush right here. This is nice and fluffy. Now I'm gonna just take it in my crease and blend it out. Well, not blend it, but you don't want to blend it too much. You just want it to kind of mix into the color. You don't want to blend it up because then it looks like I don't like me blending up too far, but I like it being blended into the actual color, lid color. So I'm gonna do that to the other eye and make sure it's blended nicely. And next I'm gonna take this. Ooh. Whew. I hope this is not chop. Anyhow, I'm gonna take this this color right here, and it's kind of like a brown, medium brown, dark brown, and we're gonna take it on the same brush right here, and we're gonna just put it on your outer V and into your crease a little bit. So I'm gonna take this and blend it into my outer V, and a little bit into my crease, and a little bit into the shadow. So it kind of like blends it all together. So it's kind of like a neutral smoky eye. And do that to the other eye. I dropped my palette. I hope that didn't break. Oops, that's falling. Oh good, they're all good. Yay! Anyways, let's do it to my other eye before something goes wrong. So I'm just gonna blend it in. And if you can't really see, I'll have pictures up so that way you'll be able to see what it looks like. So it's kind of like a natural smoky eye, but it has browns in it because I like browns on my eyes a lot. Now, so you just want to make sure that, oh, I did not mean to crack my fingers. I hate when people do that. I don't know why I do it. But it looks like that. And next, I'm going to be doing eyeliner. Now, normally I'd be using this liquid eyeliner here, but I tried twice with a video like this and used this eyeliner, and I keep messing up. But this is very good eyeliner, and I have to take my time with it. So this is Wet n Wild's Black 881 waterproof eyeliner. Normally I use that, but I'm just using this $1 Auto Eyeliner LA Colors crayon. Do not recommend. It irritates your eyes to all get out. But since I'm going to be wearing this for like a few minutes, I'm fine. Now I'm just going to do a thin line right where your lashes meet your lid. And that's it. And the other eye too. Alright, and it's going to go straight across. Normally I'd be doing thinner, but it looks good. Like, it's okay if it's a little thick, but normally I do a little thinner because I have squinty eyes and I actually just settle down and don't have my eyebrows up, and it looks like that. So I like a little color to show through. Now, so actually, normally, let me show you what I normally do. I'd normally do a wing, like just up a little wing. Sometimes I do a long one, but just like that. And I'm gonna do the other one too. Sometimes I do like no wing, but a lot of time I do a wing because I like a little flare, you know. Next, I'm gonna be using. Ooh, I'm almost done. Yay!